better be sitting down. Listen closely.
I need you to sit down and listen.
You're gonna watch, or you're gonna regret it.
You think you can skip this episode? I think you can.
And don't make me remind you again, because here's what happens. You don't watch, somebody spoils it.
Watch or regret it.
I'll see you soon. You can always find me.
Hey guys, I was scrolling through some old NCIS episodes the other night just looking for something fun to watch. And then I landed on Season 22, Episode 3, The Trouble with the Hal. Let me just say, I did not expect Halloween, hidden treasure, a haunted cabin, and a squatter with a secret identity, all in one episode. It's Halloween night. The NCIS team is hoping to clock out early, maybe catch some candy and head home. But nope, they get a call about a brawl at a house. And this is where things start to go weird. Turns out Navy SEAL Lieutenant Bryce Prescott just returned from deployment, walks into his own house, and finds it filled with strangers throwing a surprise party. But the party's not for him, it's for someone named Hal. Only, Hal doesn't live there. Bryce does. So who the heck is Hal? The team initially thinks Hal ran off when the real homeowner came back. But no, they find Hal murdered in the basement, bludgeoned to death. This guy had moved in while Bryce was away and was secretly doing construction on the house. And here's the kicker. Hal wasn't even his real name. He was actually Felix Pitts, a guy with a criminal record, using a fake identity while squatting in a house he didn't own. So now we've got a murder, a fake identity, and a house that became a crime scene. So who was this guy Hal? He had a girlfriend named Mary, and the party guests were all her friends. She claimed Hal was a sweet guy, and they were still in the honeymoon phase of their relationship. But Hal had a sketchy past. He ran into an old prison buddy nicknamed Big Bark. Turns out Hal owed him money from when they were cellmates. Big Bark noticed Hal was suddenly living in a fancy house and figured if he could rent a place like that, he could pay off his debt too. Only Hal wasn't actually renting it because Bryce never put the house up for rent. So how did Hal get in? Bryce explains that he inherited the house from his grandmother, Wanda Prescott, who was married to billionaire Gavin Prescott. Apparently, Gavin was super eccentric. The guy once said in a magazine interview that he'd hidden treasures all around the house. He meant sentimental keepsakes, but people took it literally. Rumors of treasure spread like wildfire, and people started breaking into Prescott homes looking for gold, jewels, whatever they imagined. That's what Hal was doing too. His construction was actually him digging around, hoping to strike it rich. And how did he know about this article if the Prescotts had it pulled from circulation? Well, Hal had a storage locker full of clues, including that old magazine. He truly believed the treasure was real. Here's where it gets messier. Someone did put the house up for rent. Not Bryce, but Leonard, the Prescott's shady money manager. He thought he was underpaid and tried to make extra cash by secretly renting out the house while Bryce was deployed. Leonard also tried this with another Prescott property, an old cabin that locals believed was haunted, thanks to one of Gavin's pranks. And guess who else had been poking around that cabin? Hal. He was convinced there was treasure there too. And when NCIS checked it out, surprise, they found Mary, Hal's girlfriend, robbing the place. She said she didn't know about his schemes. She only wanted to recover the $900 she gave Hal to rent the house. She even admitted that she threw the party to cheer him up, not knowing he was already dead in the basement. As for Hal's killer, it turned out to be Phil, a courier who made deliveries to the house. Phil noticed Hal buying treasure hunting tools. He got greedy and demanded a cut in exchange for keeping quiet. When Hal failed to find anything, Phil thought he was holding out on him, so he snapped and killed him. The so-called treasure turned out to be a box full of Gavin's sentimental keepsakes. Photos, letters, childhood trinkets. Nothing worth money, but priceless to Wanda. When NCIS returned it to her, she broke down in tears. The case finally wrapped up, and the team got a well-earned break. They even gave Ducky's old office a makeover, turning it into a cozy, multi-purpose hangout spot. And while everyone was relaxing, we saw McGee quietly continuing his secret investigation into the mysterious new deputy director. Yep, something tells me this subplot isn't over. And that's the trouble with the Hal, one of the wildest Halloween episodes NCIS has ever done. It had everything: treasure hunts, haunted cabins, secret squatting, a fake identity, and a killer courier. Honestly, classic NCIS chaos. Let me know if you want me to break down the next episode too. I've been rewatching the whole season. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more NCIS deep dives. See you in the next one.